child find through a pre-referral process. Referral for evaluation and special education services begins by identifying students who have additional needs and who may be at risk for developmental disabilities, like school guidance, counselor, early childhood teachers, primary school teachers, and community-based daycare workers are often the first to notice such developmental delays in children. In other instances, the parents themselves notice the delays and seek consultation with pediatrician and other specialists. Pre-referral process. A child noted to have significant difficulties in relation to expected competencies and developmental milestones may be referred by parents and teachers for observation and assessment. A team of professionals known as pre-referral team is comprised of special education teachers, counselors, administrators, and psychologists who collaborate to determine reasons for the observed challenge on Halahan et al. 2014. They collaborate to find ways to meet the needs of children with developmental delays. Taylor 2009 provided an assessment model that begins with a pre-referral process. Children with noted developmental delays and difficulties are identified through observation and use of norm and criterion referred tests. They are not immediately referred for special education testing, but at first provided with the necessary academic and behavioral support needed to address noted challenge in his assessment model. Taylor 2009 explained that the initial step is to determine teaching areas where a learner will benefit from additional support through a variety of means. Very young students who are at risk of suspected to have additional needs may be identified through community-based screening. Child development and social worker use developmental screening tools such as the Early Childhood Care and Development or ECCD checklist that covers items expected for a child's typical development as presented in Chapter 5. Once a program of pre-referral intervention has been designed, implementation and evaluation follow to determine how effective it is in addressing the needs of the child. Figure 4.1 shows the pre-referral process and strategies. The purpose of the pre-referral process is to ensure your child tries reasonable accommodation and modification before she is referred for special education assessment. Sometimes a change in the classroom can turn her performance around and make it unnecessary to consider special education service.
In pre-referral interventions is the use of pre-referral strategies that are designed to provide immediate instructions and or behavior management support to a child. Using such strategies lessens the number of cases referred for special education and makes efficient use of time and financial resources that could have been spent for special education assessment. Howard 2013. This will also lessen the tendency of over-referrals to special educations and wasting time as children wait to be tested rather than receive the instruction and behavior support they need. Examples of pre-referral strategies are observation of the child's behavior including interactions with parents, teachers, and peers. Interview of parents and teachers to gather information about the child. Review of school records. Analyzes the child's academic output through error analysis, portfolio assessment, and criterion reference and curriculum-based curriculum. Based assessment, Taylor 2009. Depending on the information gathered, corresponding changes can be made to manage the child's needs, such as modification of the classroom, environment, seating arrangement, group change, and teachers' proximity in class, instruction support, and relevant classroom and behavior management. Malolin and Lewis 2009. Initial identification, recognition of potential problems, parents of teacher observation, review of school records, classroom observation, determination of teaching areas and strategies, small group instruction, direct instruction, implementation of teaching programs, additional in-class or after-class support, modification of classroom, environment, and behavior, modification of instruction to address potential needs, evaluation of teaching program, determine effectiveness of programs on learning and behavior of despite prevention of additional support, struggles, and difficulties persist, then the child is referred for assessment either within the school if such services are available or referred to a professional for further assessment. What is essential at this point is that the teachers have implemented a variety of approaches and practice to ensure that support is provided before formal assessment.
Strategies, intervention, developed to approach or work through problems to prevent referral. To work together to identify a child, the learning strength and needs, put strategies into action, and evaluate the impact of intervention the child can succeed in general education classroom. A team should include parents, psychologists, and other teachers who meet with the child in the other classroom.